Hello YouTuber Woopers, Thursday, something or other. Woopers. So this is the layout I'm at right now. So there's the 3000 watt inverter, 120 volt, 24 volt, Ames power. Everybody tells me it's going to die on me when I start using it. 175 watt, 175 amp breaker from Midnight Solar. Transfer switch. The top pipe is going to the sub panel in the main power room, and then there's an orange wire that goes out there for a generator. The other orange wire comes over and comes down to this generator plug here. Now this generator plug, originally I was doing with that 50 amp. The cord was being uncooperative. And I was able to get, actually Home Depot had this plug receptacle for $25. They have them on Amazon for $20. So they have these for $8 at Amazon, whereas Home Depot has them for like $40, $50. This will give me be able to go over here to a second plug. A second plug over here would give me the ability to run this panel off grid. Now the only thing about this panel is that it has the dryer on it, and so I'd have to take the dryer and put it on a little panel over here so that I can just run this off grid. Now off grid would mean that this stuff in here could all be run off grid when I have solar panels. When I have solar panels, it might be worth it to take it offline so that I could lower my electric bill a bit from the greenhouse. So it comes out of here and goes into a breaker box, just a 220 breaker box. Goes up, goes onto the, well, this is the primary side of the transformer, so that I could get over to there to 120 and get 240 out, and that gives me the ability to put it on both leg 1 and leg 2 in the sub panel box that I have for running off utility. Probably going to turn the well pump off, but that, at least that'll give me the ability to supply power to little things like the refrigerators and the furnace, the hot tub, the whirlpool. No, just kidding. No hot tub or whirlpool. But you know what I mean, vital circuits. So it comes out here on this side, which is the primary side or the secondary side of the actual transformer. Now as you can see, I only have 3 wires hooked up because the inverter that's over here is a 110. So the red wire is not hooked up on here. Comes down, it goes through a 220 in breaker, because in the future if I decide to go with a 220 inverter, I have options. Although I won't need the transformer from 220. But at any rate, I have the wire in there. Then it goes back up over and around, weaving, bobbing, till it comes over here to the bottom of the inverter. So it's good to have breakers on things so that if there's a problem, hopefully it will trap. We always hope, but it's better than having nothing. So now this plug up here, right there, is a 20 amp plug that I run down to here. And this thing here is a 40 amp 24 volt AOTA smart charger. And it's got a little gizmo tucked away over there. See the little green light on? You plug that into the port and it makes it into a smart charger that's going to keep track of the batteries, which is kind of a better option since I can't totally rely on wind right now to charge the batteries, and I don't have solar. So when I look at the PIP inverter that has a battery charger in it, you know, it has either a PWM or MMP, and of course it has a computer access, which I don't have. Now the Bogart is over here, trimester. The 27 volts is what that charger is holding it at. If I unplug the charger, it goes to about 24 volts. So that is where I am at. I haven't actually switched on the inverter yet. I'm going to post a video, go spend some time with my grandchild, which is a 4-hour drive, and see what anyone has for thoughts. Ta-ta!